Hello everyone, this is Coach Mindy coming to you from the Blue Angel spot at the 177th Wing, and we're with
Petty Officer Curtis Matthews.
okay, and as one of the Blue Angels coming here to our beautiful Atlantic City area to participate in the air show, we're asking today about the health and wellness of these wonderful pilots. So can you tell me what you're doing in terms of your fitness and your health? And I'll be more specific.
Yes, ma'am.
Something to do with how do you control those positive G-forces? I know that there's something called straining and you have some breathing techniques. Can you get into that a little bit more?
Well, with our pilots, they have a maneuver. It's called the Hick maneuver. When they're pulling positive G's and negative G's, our pilots train not to fly with a G suit. A G suit is basically a set of pants that have balloons inside them that inflate to push the blood back into the brain. So when we're pulling G forces, the blood doesn't rush down their brain and they pass out. So they normally will wear those in the fleet, but with our equipment, we are not able to wear those just for how the pilots hold the stick in their hands and they have to fly. Because normally they'll brace their arm against their legs to hold that those planes in that 18-inch separation formation. So with those G suits, if they were to inflate, it would move the stick over, and it would have a potential of colliding, which we don't want any of that. So these guys train hours and hours and hours on end how to get that good core energy to keep that body nice and tight, so when they start pulling these maneuvers where they're getting a lot of G-forces, basically they'll squeeze their toes, squeeze their legs, squeeze their buttocks, squeeze their abdomen, pushing that blood back up into their brain so they don't black out and still able to do the performance. So our pilots do a lot of core training. They run all the time, getting that good stamina. They train at least once or twice a day whenever they're not out here performing.
And in terms of their nutrition, what are they fueling themselves with? Perhaps what would they be doing the night before, that would be tonight, in terms of performing for tomorrow's beautiful air show?
Well, normally they eat a lot of protein, so a lot of chicken, a lot of light food. You don't want anything heavy when you start to perform because it can kind of move around in there and you're going upside down doing a bunch of loops. So they eat really light, but they do eat a lot of protein to obviously to keep the muscles strong. So that's definitely one of the key things. A lot of fish also for that omega. But yeah, they eat really healthy. They're on a really strict diet. A lot of times when we see these guys get ready to go, they actually have their meal prep cases already done, ready to go, that they'll have ready for the show site. So they eat really healthy. We definitely try to promote that as best as we can.